What's this Apple profit warning telling us? Does it mean the economy is flashing?
Continuing along, fourth quarter's looking about 3%. Something that I would say is a big piece of economic news since last spring is that other parts of the global economy have been slowing in a way that we haven't. And I can remember last spring, critics of the president were saying that the global economy is booming. It's not President Trump's policies, right? The U.S. is just booming like everybody else. I think that what we're seeing right now is that the U.S. economy is continuing along. Fourth quarter's looking about 3%. We're growing at a rate that people used to say was impossible, but China is slowing because I think in part of our tariff policies, and Europe is slowing for a number of reasons. They've got financial problems in Italy, they've got the Brexit uncertainty, and they also have a trade surplus with China, so the slow Chinese economy is bad for Europe as well. It's slowing for a number of reasons. They've got financial problems in Italy. This is something that people have been seeing coming for a good long while, and it's one reason why, and you could go back and look at my TV clips in December that I was saying that, yes, the Chinese economy is slowing, and one of the reasons why markets are responding the way they are is that people are downgrading their earnings forecast for folks who have a lot of business in China. And so make no mistake, the Chinese economy is on a path that we haven't seen in decades, and that's something that will affect companies that operate in China. But the upside is that, remember, the Council of Economic Advisors, we estimated last year that China was stealing about $500 billion a year of our intellectual property. And we've got them to the table now, and we could actually make some serious progress on that. And so there's a lot of room for positive gain in the Chinese negotiations. And I think the fact that their economy is having trouble right now shows that our policies have been effective at getting to the table as well.
So does that mean Apple's just the first of many companies with exposure in China?
When we've seen the markets move a heck of a lot on shutdown news in the past, it's because the shutdown has been coincident with the debt limit negotiations, and the debt limit negotiation sort of really raises the stakes. But right now it's just a shutdown for a quarter of government, and they're leaving the national parks mostly open so that the private sector repercussions seem like they're going to be pretty small. And so I don't really expect to see big economic effects of this, again, assuming that it ends relatively quickly. The economy is slowing, and one of the reasons why markets are responding the way they are is that people are downgrading their earnings forecast. The government workers who are furloughed do qualify for unemployment insurance if they apply, and then if they're paid ultimately, then they have to repay the unemployment insurance. But if this does extend for a while, there's a lot of, I think, justified concern about people who live paycheck to paycheck, and are they going to be able to pay their bills? Those people will be able to apply for unemployment insurance, and then when they ultimately get paid, they could pay it back. And so you could think about it like a government loan to help people make it through if they're affected by the shutdown and it extends past their next paycheck.